Hello, Steve Mills here, and welcome back to Results. It's great to be back here and on my podcast. I had an interesting one yesterday with an old friend of mine, Simon Heaps, who unfortunately recently lost a leg back in May, and is a table tennis buddy and former real top player. And he's now battling his way back and aiming for the Commonwealth Games, so good luck to him in that. However, today I wanted to talk to you, in fact I wanted to ask you a question, and that question is this: how would you like to be able to advertise to people who were your competitors' clients, their customers, and your competitors' prospects? You know, if you've got a competitor who's perhaps getting 10, 20 leads per month, and you'd like to be able to advertise to them. Well, the truth of the matter is you can. And how it works is this. You can advertise now and this is really, really new, by the way. This is, I'm recording this on the 18th of January, and this came out just before Christmas, so around about the middle of December. So, if you speak to any marketing people, the chances are they won't have even heard of this. And the chances are that you almost certainly won't have heard of it. But if you're listening to this in a year's time, I'm sure you will have, and I'm sure it's going to change the face of marketing. So, just be, aware of that, and, sit back and listen, really. And the reason I'm telling you all this, on this particular podcast, I can't go into, obviously, all the details about it. So what I want you to do is to attend a webinar, the next webinar, which is on Thursday. In fact, it's every Thursday. And I'm going to be talking to you about this and how you can do that in your business. So if you want to do that, just go to www.stevemills.co. On the banner at the top, you'll see the link to the webinar. So just go and do that. But before I do, let me explain. So you'd like to advertise to your clients, prospects, and their current customers. So how do you do that? There's sort of two ways. One, you can advertise to people who visit your competitors' facilities. So let's say, for example, you're an accountant, and when somebody walks in your competitor's building, and you can obviously set a geographical area, so it might be your catchment area's a 20-mile radius of your office. So when anybody walks into another accountant's office within a 20-mile radius, all of a sudden they start seeing your advertising. Okay, so that's way one. Way two is very similar, but instead of it being a physical walk-in, it's around viewing a web page. So in other words, if somebody visits your competitor's website, then again, you can now advertise to those really all over the place, all over the internet. So if from a marketing point of view, I run a marketing company. There are loads of marketing companies within my catchment area, it's actually worldwide, but let's say it was a 100-mile radius of my office in Portsmouth, and I want to be able to advertise to those people. And so if anybody walks into the office of a marketing company, or indeed goes to their website, then hey presto, I can advertise to them. And if you want to know more about that, then just sign up to my webinar. The next one is on Thursday at 12:30. To sign up, go to www.stevemills.co. Thank you very much for listening.